Hello everyone, we are going to do in our session of the game development and try to make the game 3D game without the engine. Last time we ended the stream trying to implement the third rendering. We've got something, but the results were not very satisfying. But later on off the stream, I was a bit bothered trying to figure out what's going on, and so like we made this commit last stream. I found out what's going on and fixed it. It was not a lot of changes, but made things work. So it was about normals, simple thing. So we had decode normals function, which was converting unsigned values into signed range. But in the geometry path we were just passing values as is, so we would need to convert signed values into unsigned values, so things would be good. I was kind of wasn't very sure how would it work, so I was trying to make the normal map float maps, but later on I realized we do have normal textures, and I thought, okay, I would do 8-bit values and it should be good. But I did not realize normal values are signed values. AI actually generated this code and used decode normal uint, so this was a good hint for me to understand what's going on. And then I was playing around with lights, and I committed these changes. So these changes is just like I was trying to fix, right? I guess if you watch my previous stream, you would see I was trying to understand what's going on, debug this thing, but this is essentially the fix. And I'll just play around with optimizing the code. So I implemented a uni class, which is a wrapper around uniform values. So to make code a little bit cleaner, embrace RAII, resource acquisition initialization. So I would not need to do manually destroy calls, and also, so this is the uni class, encapsulated value in it. I'm not sure if I happy with the kind of explicit arming the variable. Actually, I can call arm here, right? So that's what do if you did not assign, but I don't know. So getting value out, two operators. So this one would be triggered by static cast, or if you're passing to the function, it would cast automatically. This is explicit getting, and there is a special version for textures, because you have to do set texture instead of set uniform, and there is a to assign version, and I'm not saving the texture in the uni class, because we want to be able to assign different types of textures depending on the context. Textures need index, because this index and this index goes to the shader, so this is kind of disconnect. Everything is disconnected. There is no type safety between shaders and C++ code, and it bothers me quite a bit, because I'm human being, I'm making mistakes, and compiler does not help me. Anyways, this is uniclass. I also, so lights were hard-coded in the shader, fragment shader dot, so like this fragment shader, lights were hard-coded here, so I might move them to uniform variable, and this is why I was doing uni refactoring, so I can easily add uniform variables like this, and essentially that's it. Yeah, you just like add this line in the header file, and then I put like I don't know how much, I would think so it's 4x4 16 lights right, and as well color them. Anyways, let's see the result, right, and add a little bit of ambient color. So ambient is not, it is hard-coded, but it's right now it's quite easy. So this is the result. So there is a 16 lights on top, 2 meters height. They all different colors, and the car is rainbow now. Pretty cool. So I would say deferred rendering is implemented. There is more things, probably not only shadows, not ambient occlusions as well, but that might be, oh wait, why it's snapping interestingly? It should snap like this. Yeah, I know. So let's edit things up. So different types of the light. And it's
different types of the light.
Point light, spotlight, and what is the name of the light? Sun, I guess. Sun. Different types of light, but I think I'll do it later on. So like we swing so much, I'm going to substitute. Look at this, how nice it looks like. Assets. So I think we have meshes, textures, and materials, and I guess I don't know what next to work on, but like meshes, textures, and materials we do have. So let me separate it. This is not the cone light, it's spotlight. So we have oh, it was good. Mm. Yeah, that's good. This one is good. Textures, materials. So we need to as well do UI. Uh, so this one is rendering, right? So render. So we do not need world scene. So maybe I'll put it here. Hmm. Just guess light. Okay, I guess we should start working on this scene. And I think scene is just a roughly kind of a simple thing to do. Scene class scene, and stat vector of stat unique pointer of base known. Okay, so base just node, I guess, node.hpp, pragma once class base known. Um, I would like to have the node which has I would love to have ability to have nodes which are not located in the world. It's like so we have base node, and then we have two types of nodes. Are one is visual maybe, and one is non-visual. And visual would have position, rotation, and scale. They both probably would have tick. Visual maybe would have arm. Yeah, I think I would call it visual non public base non, and we would have GLM vec free HPP, GLM mat 4x4 HPP. Actually, this is all vec free, so we would have GLM vec free position, GLM vec free scale, and GLM vec free rotation. This one would have virtual auto tick, float delta t void. I think we should do it like this. probably we'll call it base visual zone. And then we would have template visual none class type name T visual none public base visual none and stat reference wrapper T asset so let's just do from top to bottom. So let's see what I want, and we will drive the interface of scene and nodes based on needs, right? So mesh, let's remove mesh and let's have include scene.hpp and let's have scene.scene. Okay, so it would not compile it. Let's me put compiler here. Compiler here. So scene here. And this is a node. Alright, so we probably want to have scene dot add visual non mesh maybe. So here asset knows it has to have a name, right? Actually, no, it does not need to have a name. In order to manipulate, I guess should be like this. I don't know. I do not know why reference wrapper is in the functional include. Is it in functional include? Yeah, it is in functional for some reason. So I think we need that function here, and in this case we would have and it would return reference to that. So implementation would be I need to add assets here. Include assets.hpp. So implementation would be assets get t path something like nonce and place back and make unique visual non t include node.hpp. Why you're not happy about get? Get does not name a template but followed by these. So here we go. This is the get. Get does not name a template but is followed by template arguments. Non-template declaration found by name lookup a reference refrap assets. So it should be like this. Okay. It looks like it's compiled. Placement instead making text. Okay, so let's look at the text. Text. Class. And we just ignore it. So what else? No matching constructor for instance material. Okay. Man. We do have assets here. So function template special unique. Okay, so we should remove this part. Default constructor for scene. Alright. So we need a constructor for scene, which would take. So we don't need to actually put class because we did include assets. Okay, and after WH we should say scene add visual node. In scene, did you mean add visual node? Okay, so now in place back, and we should do like this, I guess. Call of deleted constructed of mesh. Okay, reference. User declared unifier core. Okay, we are making progress. no matching constructor for initialization of visual mesh. No matching constructor. So if function templates you make unique required here. Implicit copy constructor, not transfer from mesh to okay, so we should return visual none of t. Okay, no matching visual node mesh. That make unique visual node mesh require here. So what to say? No matching constructor for initialization of visual node mesh. For first argument. Okay, so add visual node. Okay, so we need visual node t a asset a asset, so like this. Hey, okay, so I don't know why it's trying to do linking. It shouldn't try to do linking. There is a bug in my build tool. So now here I would think let's do for now scene dot geopass. So we would have multiple and all this stuff. So yeah, I guess let's see if it's gonna compile. Non-void function does not return a value. base node with a reference of type cannot bind to a value of unrelated type base node. Static cast. Okay. So now it's just going to be black screen because I did not implement the rendering. So it should iterate through the scene and run a bunch of VS Code, and then iterate through the scene again and bunch of VS Code. Okay, I'm going to take a break. I don't know. Should I run this? I think I'll stop the stream and then restart the stream after the break, because it's going to be maybe half an hour break. So I'll be back in half an hour. So see you in the half an hour, and for now, thank you for watching. So what we are working right now, right? We are working on the implementing the scene and adding the so we have two containers. One is assets container. It's like a library of assets, and we have scene container, which is the sort of the game scene, where is gameplay is happening, and where we can put all our all meshes, and also we can put lights in the scene. So like this is the scene collection, right? Like in Blender. So so we can put meshes and light, and then feed this scene to the renderer, and renderer will iterate through all of this stuff and render it. And there is like, we need to go through two passes, meshes and light passes. This is what I'm going to do next, but right now I'm going to take the break, and see you hopefully in half an hour.